How in the world do I share the link whilst in the group chat? This is so dumb. Okay. Chat.
Belly button.
You're live.
Am I?
Yes.
Anybody in it?
No, it's
Oh.
unlisted, but we're gonna be able to reconnecting. There you go.
You're.
Reconnecting. There you go.
You're. Okay.
Okay, follow me. You're just gonna be following me. And the screen. You get the screen.
You said I was following you.
I'm sorry. You know when you're ready. Alright. Hi guys. So many of y'all
Hello.
are here today. Tisk, tisk, tisk.
That's what I'm saying.
That's what he's saying.
That's what I'm saying.
Who are you?
I'm Chad.
Chad.
Hello.
Okay, so first off, we're going over the mission statement. That's in our notes here. But we're gonna be going over all of this stuff. So follow over
It's a
here.
lot of content. That was missed out on.
So firstly, on the information board, I don't know what to say. So originally for the worship, it's not gonna happen. So we're gonna make that just tabling. So it's just gonna be promoting the individual ministries, not like promoting anything we've got going on. So print out your flyers for this day. If you specifically can't make it, send a student. Or you can message me and I'll table for your ministry. But I will be busy, so you should try and send somebody from your ministry to talk about your ministry, especially because if people are asking me questions, I probably won't know all the answers. So you should try and send somebody from your ministry to talk about your ministry. Worship on the Lawn, that's tomorrow. Me and Daniel got that covered. It's whatever. And then the worship night, I might make that like prayer for the campus, but we'll talk about that in the group chat when y'all respond, because y'all watched the whole video.
Yes, chef.
Yes, chef. That's what I thought. Anyways, I'm so sassy, y'all. I'm so good. Okay, and then we're gonna go over this real quick. This is what I think that the monthly, I guess, events should look like. This is our service in red, this is community in black, and you'll notice how there's a lot more missions and doing stuff for the community than there is events. And I accounted for like how we were talking about doing that big youth night. I accounted for maybe like we have an idea of something we want to do, an event that's still only 3 versus 10 possible service events. So we have open hands, that's twice a week, so we want to really promote that. We will always have Brandon and James going to that, so that's at least 2 leaders that will be here from leaders from United, who will be here to be with students, because we want somebody that people know when they're going to these service events, because they're not going to go if they don't know anybody there. And then we have Atlanta Community Food Bank. So the way this works is there's a big calendar list of where you sign up. So I think like maybe 2 to 3 of us at least signing up, or being the people who are going. We pick a day and then we promote, hey, we're going to be there on this day, sign up, come with us, that kind of thing. Because there's on the website, let's see, we just went over this. They have this option where you can do groups of 8 or more. So that would be ideal to get at least 8 people involved, because we have a bunch of people on campus, and I know at least 8 people once a month would want to do this, but they have to know about it. They have to have people there, so we have to get all these people to sign up and want to do good. So we need to advertise our service events a lot. This is in case something comes up. Like Sean brought up the fact that there's, what was it? The thing I was trying to go to, but ended up not being able to volunteer. The church thing. I told you about that. What was that?
I do not recall.
Yeah, it was something.
Something.
Handing out food at North Point something church. It doesn't matter.
Yes.
Like, this is accounting for random events throughout the week, so we want to be promoting this. Food box night. This is honestly, this could be a service event, but it really goes into fellowship, which is what United is too. So this is once a month. Our ministries come together. I might move this. This is just random days. It doesn't matter. We'll discuss the days. I was thinking the last Monday of every month for United for next semester, but it does not have to be that. But food box night is we'd pick a day, ministries come together, like, Wesley could bring, I don't know, like, they're bringing all of the canned foods, and then BCM's bringing water, and then all that kind of thing. And
The drinks.
Huh?
The drinks.
The drinks.
The drinks.
BCM bringing the drinks.
The drinks.
And so then we come together, and United's job is to put these boxes together that we either can bring to like a community food bank, or something that I like to do is put food boxes together that I put in my car that then I hand out to homeless people, that you will see homeless people on the street, and then you stop and you pray for them. So come with me. We've got, speaking of, so we've got the service events here. We just talked about this. Something that you can do is you can find homeless people on the street, and people will be involved with this stuff, and then they'll see it in their real life, and they won't stop and help and pray for the people who are most vulnerable, most desperate for somebody to stop, to help, to pray. For even the last time that I stopped and talked to somebody, all he wanted was a hug. Like, that's something that you can do to change somebody's life right there. You bring them something to eat, and then you talk and you help and you pray. And so that's something that I think is really important. Maybe people who have cars and who will stop, go out and do it. If you don't get rid of the box in maybe a week. So what we put over here, we got food box night, and then you have basically, if you don't get rid of the box by here, then you just give it to them, so that way you're still getting it out. But I think that's leave something in your car. I think that you as a leader should try and do that a lot more than I'm seeing people do. Because you can do a lot of good through organizations like this, but when you're trying to go local, I think it's important to actually stop and be a person in your community who is out there instead of being only involved in organizations, Does that make sense? Whatever. Okay. It's weird just talking to the camera. Y'all understand? Okay, good. Alright.
You messed up the focus.
Might be.
That's okay.
I think this is self-explanatory. My thoughts for next semester is doing it monthly. It might be hard for Wesley and the Catholic Center to alternate hosting, and here's my thoughts on that. One, it's just kind of a lot, especially if one or the other has an event on that day on accident, get replanned. Second, it's a long walk for people who don't have cars. Thirdly, because we want United to be a inter-ministry rather than a ministry itself, we don't want it to be too much focus on one specific ministry or two specific ministries, and people will come to associate it with United with Wesley and the Catholic Center, because that's what they're showing up to, Also, it just felt like, I don't know, I'll pray about it. But I think a good idea, especially if we're having it monthly, is to move to the ballroom. So, talk about that. And I'll talk to, Reserve West, I'll email today about that. And then a fundraising. What James mentioned was fundraising for United might be difficult because there's all these different organizations that this money could go to and it could get messy, whatever. I think that if we do fundraising, it should be for a specific group. So like ACFB, that's a good, like, they've got a good, very easy to donate. And it's very easy to get involved in that way.
Oh my gosh. Awesome.
They actually have a way to fundraise themselves, so you can do that. There's a way to individually donate. So that's a good place. I don't know how open hands works in that sense, but if we do fundraising, I think for, like, if we do fundraising for the community, I think it would be for something that you can directly donate to. And then there's also this here. We'll have to talk about that to see, because I am 19 years old. I ain't got no money. So we'll see about that. I don't know. Maybe I'll come into money. Maybe I'll come. Whatever. Then this is really important. People that we need. So talk to your ministries. Honestly, if every single ministry could try and fill this out, and then all y'all send all of this to me, and then we'll figure it out from there. I would rather have more people that I know what to do with than trying to stretch the people that I do have to fill these roles. I would rather us all have a role and we all fulfill those roles instead of us all trying to figure out some random stuff every single week. Especially, like, I'm gonna be honest, like, me doing all of this is a lot of, like, pressure on me. And so, if this is gonna be something that continues to get bigger and bigger and bigger, there has to be, I hate to say delegation, but I can't. I'm shaking y'all. I can't do it all. So we need this. So if we're doing United, 2 consistent singers and guitar players. So that way, like, for example, I'm ill. I get sick a lot. So I can't promise that every single, back that camera up from my face right now. Okay. I can't promise that I'm not gonna get sick or be able to sing every single month. So I would love to, and when I'm not sick or if I'm not feeling some type of way, I will be there and I will sing. If I am sick, it's fine, whatever. But I would like for there to be at least 2 singers, guitar players, because realistically, that's all you really need for a little worship thing. You don't need a full band. A full band would be so cool. Like, every once in a while, a little special thing. Not something that I want to have to worry about. Every once in a while, go all out. So, what I need is 2 guitar players who will be consistent. Or I guess, 2 guitar players and 1 other singer. Full band, I need drummer, bassist, who needs a bassist? No, I'm playing. Electric guitarist, that would be cool. I know some people I can talk to. Every once in a while, I would love to do full band. It doesn't have to be every single month, but that would be cool to do every once in a while. So if we can find these people, and then we do like a practice maybe every couple of months. And then, like, we have a consistent set list, maybe like a 6-song set list that we practice, so that way if we don't meet up, we've already practiced, so it's like we can meet up night of and like practice the songs we already practiced, and then have like 2 songs on the night of. Does that make sense? Okay, whatever. And then I need somebody in charge of missions, like finding, so we put random event down, somebody in charge of finding those random events, somebody in charge of making sure that we as an organization are going out and doing things that are important that in this community. Because yes, it's cool going out to Atlanta, but we're in Carrollton, and there's a lot of stuff in Carrollton that needs help too. So I want somebody who is actively looking on Facebook, in their community, somebody who's in charge of compiling a list of stuff that we as an organization can do. So I need that. Then I need my secretary, because it's 2 now, and I got a live stream because I don't got enough time to write all this stuff down. I've been yapping for a minute already.
16 of them.
16 of them. 16 of those minutes. And then I need a social media person. I'm gonna be honest. I'm kind of trash about social media. It's kind of like a newer thing to me. Not,
Old head talk.
man, if you don't.
My mistake. Go ahead.
Yeah, get on out of here.
I meant it. Keep going.
Social, I'm just not really good at it. Like, it's a newer concept to me. I try my hardest, and that's important. However, I'm also doing, I'm doing a lot, and I don't have time to also run the social media. So I need somebody doing social media. Like, consistently, like, that is their role here. Like, oh, what do you do? I do the social media for United. I'm tempted, people are calling it United Ministries. I'm tempted just to call it United. And then we can't call it United Community. Somebody suggested that, but that is a brand. And not only is it a brand, it's a very prominent brand in Carrollton, to the point where they got some like sign outside of my apartment. Why am I bucking? Nobody tried me. Sorry, my bad. Anyways, so just, I think it's just United. I don't know. Whatever. As an organization, there we go. Somebody's involved as that social media person. That's their entire role. That's all that they do is the social media. If that means I need to find somebody to do the recording, I don't know. I can buy another phone, and that phone be the social, like for the social media person, whoever does that, and that phone be theirs to use specifically for like United, so all of the files are stored there. I think that would make things a lot easier. We'll talk about that once I have a social media person. I need somebody for this. So talk to your people, get these people involved. I need this by next semester. You've got half a semester to find these people, so we can plan it.
Pretty please.
Pretty please. Not even pretty please.
Super pretty.
Dude. No questions. No, I'm fine. Okay. And then I feel like we're struggling to meet every Tuesday, which is what we all said we wanted to do. So we're gonna rethink those meeting times. I have enough free time currently where I can meet twice a week with people who can't meet on Tuesdays. But the meetings are most productive when we're all talking, when we're all going back and forth. So I would love to rethink these times to make sure that it is available for everybody to make it there. So I'm gonna drop a poll, maybe? I'll drop a poll in the group meet, so we'll talk about that. And then we'll see what works best for everybody. Because I can tell my work, like, oh, I can't do this day. I can't do weekends, and I don't want to do weekends anyways because people go home. So, and I would like to try and make this an hour. Josh brought this to my attention. But we be yapping. So the first hour, we'll talk about United stuff, if it doesn't get talked about in that hour, we'll talk about it in the next meeting. All the important stuff gets talked about first. If you want to hang out after, we can talk, we can yap, we'll fellowship, we can pray for the campus, we can talk about that stuff. Otherwise, an hour max, then y'all are out of here, because the 2-hour meetings are so crazy. At one point, it was like over 3 hours.
Yeah, what's up?
That was bizarre. All right.
Gotta add some character to this.
Yeah.
20 minutes in.
20 minutes. 20 minutes. Okay. And then I'll come back to this real quick. Promoting the service events, because we were talking about doing social media for the other events. Honestly, I don't think we need a bunch of social media for the community events that we have currently. I think that doing like posts the day before are good, because they're big enough that word of mouth will get you where you need to be. And like reels and stuff, just posting videos and stuff, what we're doing, I think that's good enough. But the service events, I need somebody taking videos so that way people are showing up, they're like, that looks good, that looks fun, I want to go to that. So promoting the service events, goes back to I need my social media person,
Throwback.
callback. I need my social media person so we can do this. Please. Like, out of everything here, my social media person is the most important, I think, to me. Because, like, me and Daniel, like, we can do the guitar stuff. I can bully Seth into doing it. You know, like, the rest of the stuff, not super important. Secretary, like, I can take the time out of my day to do it. Social media person, I need it. If out of anything, just, I need somebody for that. So important. Please get that done. The Grapevine, we had a bunch of different ideas for this, and we never finalized what we're doing. And in not finalizing, nobody sent me the events for this semester. So that's not getting done this semester. But I need that for next semester. So we need to finalize what we're doing in that way, or how United is promoting everything else. So like up here, we're talking about United is a channel, or United as a whole is a channel into other ministries. This is a great way to do that, and if we're not promoting the other events, I think that's a waste to not do. So send me your stuff for next semester, make a Google Doc. You know what, that'll work. I'll make a Google Doc, community Google Doc. Somebody write out all the events y'all got going on for next month, and I'll put something together. Actually, next month's coming up soon. No, it's fine, I'll get it done. See that? The lock-in, even though I don't want to? Not playing.
Yes, chef.
Then finalize our mission statement. We were talking about this. Yeah,
Let's stay seated right here. I should not have to go back to the other board.
okay. Alright.
Stand up and get you close up. Oops, my frizzy hair.
United at UWG is a fellowship of ministries where students can build friendships. I put this here because we're probably going to change that. Serve others and discover campus ministry that's right for them. We exist to connect, not to replace ministries, creating a space for community through meaningful service events. Our goal is to unite students in faith and action, equipping them to grow and serve wherever God leads them. So that's what I got currently. We need to finalize that and decide exactly how we want to word that. That's really just, and it's not super important right now, but it's just something I would like to get done. And then coming here, making United Night a channel into other ministries. And this is just off the top of my head, because if United Night is meant to be, oh, people are coming to this event and then they're being pushed into the other, you look behind you and I was like, my bad.
I was looking at my reflection.
He's looking at reflection.
No, it's because I scared myself.
Oh,
Yeah.
like your dog.
Okay, man.
My bad.
We're on live. We're on live. We're live right now. Okay.
Um, my dad, that was messed up. All right. So this is just a way for at the event, because the event is meant to be a springboard, a channel into the other ministries. Rather than, like, it's a youth night. It's meant for fellowship, for people to come in, even if they don't have a specific ministry. They have a way to come into like a Christian environment where they are introduced to all this stuff. Because I didn't know that there was any Christian organizations when I first came to UWG for the first semester, except for the Catholic side. I'm not Catholic. I went to mass. No shade. No shade. No shade at all. It was fire. However, I went to mass because I was like, I need to go to something on campus. I don't have a car. That's crazy. That's crazy. So
So crazy.
that is so crazy. So we have to have something. So, let me tell you something. People are intimidated by mass. All right, they're not Christian at all. It was intimidating, can't lie. Loved it. It was so scary. Okay. Anyways. This is what I've got so far. For that, I would love if anybody had any alternative why did I say that so weird? Alternative ideas to make United Night a channel in other ministries rather than just a youth night. You know? Like, it's great that it's there. It's a really good way to do what we're trying to do. To, like, get people excited for the service events. Your reflection's carrying you again.
No.
Oh, he's certified. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
All right. So, lanyards, flyer table, I think, like for all the different ministries. Like where, I don't know, wherever we decide to have it, have a little table set up. Like that, it's fine that every once in a while we do the Catholic Center, we do Wesley Building. I don't know what they call that. Sorry, my face is, I have such a judgmental face. I'm like,
It's like you're looking me up and down and judging me.
sorry, I'm looking at the phone. Yeah, no.
Okay, man.
What's that fit? What you got on? Don't play. It fits fire. It's fine.
It is really good. It's
Yeah.
a really good outfit.
Here, I got you.
All right. This is Gucci.
Okay.
This is Louis Vuitton.
Okay.
These are
Big steppers.
Yeah. They're whatever you want, honestly.
Okay.
Whatever you think is good.
Okay.
Yeah. Hey. Almost at 30 minutes.
Okay. It's,
They may not watch the entire 30 minutes.
man, they're used to like 3 hours, bro.
Heard, Chef.
They'll do it, right? If you watch this far, type globe. 'Cause we're trying to go global. No, wait.
Type global in chat.
Type global in the group chat if you watch this far.
W
W in the chat.
in the chat. The whole phrase, not just W.
Yeah, don't put just a W. Just put W's in the chat.
Yes. Heard, Chef.
Okay. Ministry ads and the PowerPoint. Nice camera work. That was quick reaction. All right. Ministry ads and PowerPoint. Just send me like a thing, like I don't know, like
That could be what they're forced to see, but that's what they essentially have to see at the beginning of the night. And then flyer table is just extra information. It could be really useful to, the ad and the PowerPoint, great introduction, flyer, great expansion.
then. Meeting, time, or day, place, time, and then like, with Gibson. Blah, 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 blah.
Lord. Yep. Okay, awesome.
Professional, yeah, I know. So something like that. Would be send me something like that, and I'll make it a Man, I love making PowerPoints. I love making PowerPoints multiple times a week. I love it. Alright, okay, so back up, man.
Wow, I don't know what you're doing.
Man.
I'm gonna crouch behind the desk.
Alright,
I'm ready.
y'all missed
The goat, Joshua.
the goat Joshua talking.
The goat, Joshua.
Y'all should be ashamed. I'm playing. So, do this. I said last time y'all talk in the group chat, but this is so important that we do as leaders. We need to be talking about something that Josh brought up, and that sucks. Brought that up actually. It's my heart. One of my friends.
Stay right here. Gonna stay right here.
That's good. One of my friends, he was talking about one of my friends, Dante. He's the, man, I don't know the frats at all. I don't know any of the frats' names. Can't lie. I have several friends in frats. Chi Phi or something like that. I don't know. I made that up. Sounded right. Anyways, he was that student that passed from suicide last semester, and R.I.P. Wow, why did I say that? I cope with like humor, but that's so inappropriate. Anyways, he was talking about how Joshua was the first person to show up 4 days after what had happened, and how he thought that was sad, and that somebody should have been there the day of, or at the house. And so something that we can do as United, because we have this wide reach across all of these campus ministries, what are students facing right now? How can we pray for the people on campus, right? What are we covering in prayer? And I like have there been any answered prayers or testimonies that can be after, but most important, this is just so important. What are students facing right now? How can we pray for them? How can we pray for this campus? Or what's even going on with this nation right now? How can we pray for it as a group, as individuals? Because we are more effective, united. Ooh, name drop. I felt like when somebody drops like the name of the movie. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
We're better when we're united. All right, I'll let you get out of here. That's so important, though. You know what I'm saying? So we need to actually be doing this. People are leaving early, which is fine. But if you're not here, you need to be talking in the group chat about this. So, what are students facing right now? You can bring forth a specific person in prayer. I would like to have, I personally have a prayer journal, and I can look back at what I prayed for, right? I would love to have maybe I can do this, maybe the secretary, whoever, write down. So, and I'll make it right now. I'll do it right now. Yeah, live.
Live?
In person, baby. So, what did we pray for today? I'm really bad with names. I don't remember the name of. James brought somebody up that I don't remember. Carlos was one of them. John said something's going on with Carlos.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? We'll do this later.
Well, I'm pretty sure they said they were unsure about what was going on, but they just, yeah.
Maybe-
Prayers.
Where's how do I make a check list?
This-
So, something that's going on campus. Let's, I think a person.
Praying for. Engagement and marriage. Yes.
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 On checklist when stuff is answered, boom. And we can look back at that. That us as a group, what we're doing, we can look back at. I like looking back. I like being like, damn, not so
Looking-
faithful. Because you know what? Sometimes we silently or don't even realize we're walking through doors that we once begged God would open. Because we don't even realize what's going on, you know? Or like, this is something that I'm guilty of as somebody who, like, I get sick a lot. I'll be like, Lord, please let this pain end, let it be over soon. And then it'll be over, and I'll be like, oh, whatever. Like, I won't even attribute that to God, because I'll be like, oh, my body got over it, yay. And I'll be like, oh, what? I literally prayed for this. I'll realize, like, 2 days later, I'll be like, oh, thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord. I think this is important. Please send me that stuff so we can do that. I think that's super important. Yeah, so today we were talking about our,
I guess we're just remember the
People-
website.
Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and end this, but I'm gonna say finally,
We'll be done.
show up to the meetings, show up for your community, do these service events, show up for your campus, pray for your campus. That's what's most important. If you can't make it work, just let me know. That's all. It's not a huge commitment to do this, but if it's something that's overwhelming for you, just let me know so I can plan accordingly. As for what I'm taking on. All right, that's it. Y'all have a blessed day.
Awesome.
Bye.